Hey guys, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to review the brand new comedy Blockers. I'm already having agita just thinking about how to talk about this. I expected a lot from this movie. I did. It is a Seth Rogen produced comedy. They kept marketing it as the female equivalent to Superbad. Superbad's a classic, right? It was just beautiful. And look how far all of these young actors and actresses have gone from Superbad. I mean, Emma Stone, that was her first like theatrical movie, right? That was her first mainstream movie as Jules in Superbad. So the plot is exactly what the trailer says, right? It's these three high school friends who've been, girlfriends for since kindergarten, make a sex pact to lose their virginity on prom night. Very poetic, cap off the end of the high school era. But my issue with this film was that, yes, Leslie Mann did a great job. Yes, Ike did a great job. Yes, John Cena is great. I'm so glad that he is doing so much more. Aside from wrestling, he's doing a lot more films now, which I'm really happy because he's a great actor. This movie felt very forced. And when I say forced, it's like every other joke was a sex joke. And it's an hour and 40-minute movie. It just doesn't make sense how every other joke is a sex joke. Like, Superbad made sense because every fourth or fifth joke was a sex joke. But, like, it was the camaraderie of these friends and, like, their adventure to get alcohol to get to Jules's party kind of a thing. And then the aftermath of Jules's party. Like, that's... Superbad was great. It had a McLovin character, Seth Rogen as the police officer. And it was coherent. It was fluid. It made sense. Blockers didn't, because there was a lot of back and forth. Like, let's go from one location to another location, but back to that one location to then get something to then go to a third location. And it was, not that it was confusing, but it was completely irrelevant. Just get the information you needed to get when you were originally there. The dynamic that these three girls had together, yeah, it was like, the friends since kindergarten, friends for, 12, 13 years? Great, but, like, something was missing. There wasn't, like, I don't know. It just seemed like the spark that these three needed to have just wasn't there. It was weird. It was forced. Like, I felt awkward having to laugh, knowing that I'm supposed to laugh at a specific moment. But it wasn't funny. And, like, you hear all these teens and 20-year-olds in the auditorium of the theater going, ugh. Like, yeah, we know we're supposed to laugh, but, like, do we have to? Because, like, it's not really funny. It's unfortunate. I love, like I said, Ike, Leslie, and Joan were great as parents. But it was just super weird, man. Super weird movie. I just didn't fully... Not that I didn't get it, because I got it, but, like, it was forced. That's the best way to explain it. The one thing I can say to this is how... Right, I'm rating movies on a Bolt scale, between 1 to 10. I was originally going to give this movie one number, but I'm going to give it one higher, only because one of the main girls is questioning her sexuality and realizes that she's a lesbian, and she comes out to her friends, and she comes out to her dad, and it's this great moment, and she accepts herself, and then she winds up kissing the girl she has a crush on, and it's great. Glad is having a field day right now. Glad, what's the acronym? Gay and Lesbian Association Against something? D. Defamation? Maybe? I don't know. They're always in the media. They have the award shows every year, film and TV and music, and what LGBT members of the community have been influencing and who have been advocating, and that organization, GLAAD, it's a great organization. I feel awful. I can't remember the acronym. But what they normally do is they normally keep tally of, like, what LGBT representation is positively expressed through the media. Through mainstream media, movies, TV, stuff like that. So last month was all about Love, Simon, and then here we are less than a month after with another closeted gay teen who happens to be a girl this time around, coming out and being accepted, and that's just what it is. Universal produced Blockers, I believe, and 20th Century Fox did Love, Simon. So that's 2 out of the 6 major motion picture studios to do 2 back-to-back films of LGBT youth representation, which is great. So that's why I'm giving Blockers 1 bolt higher, only because of that representation. You know, representation matters. But that's all I can say about the movie, man. Like, if you want to watch it at like 2 a.m., sure. Everything's funny at 2 a.m., but like at a 7 p.m. showing, you're going to be like, oh, ooh. You feel weird. You feel weird watching it. It was a very forced movie. So, Blockers, I give it a solid 5 bolts. Like I said, I would have given it a 4 had it not been for that lesbian girl being proud and accepting who she is. But 5 it is. If you want to watch it, watch it. If you want to wait for Netflix, wait for Netflix. So, yeah. Mucho mahalo.